Good morning and welcome to Tennessee Valley this morning. It's a great Tuesday morning and I'm very privileged this morning to introduce Kay Free. I know that most of you out there are acquainted with Kay and have seen her on the network as far as with her real estate going on, but now she is going to take over the task of hosting here every once in a while on the morning show, and we are so privileged to have her. So thank you for being with us and hosting.
Well, thank you for the invitation, and what a pleasure.
I know. I'm getting up so early in the morning. That's got to be something, but
I know. I should have my coffee sitting right here,
yes,
right?
You should. I know. I mainline most mornings. I mainline before I ever get here, and then I sit here and jitter.
Twist until you get the next cup.
That's right.
I know. When during break, we can have a little cup of coffee.
That's right. Or run to the restroom.
Yeah.
So much. So you have a great show planned today. So tell us a little bit about who's going to be with us today and who you're going to be talking to.
Okay, I will have Ashley Hill, who is Cleveland's current distinguished young woman.
Great.
And I will have also Glenda Free, and she is the program director for the program here in Cleveland. And then later in the show, toward the end, we're going to have Bridget Forrester, who is with 104 Mix.
Yes.
And it's all friends, so we can just have a great talk, and you're going to want to know about the Family Expo.
Right.
And Bridget's going to tell us all about that. There's wonderful gifts, and it's for the whole family, so you will want to stay tuned to hear that.
That's right, and that's a real treat. I mean, a lot of you out there hear Bridget all the time and have her and know her voice and would know it anywhere, but you wouldn't know it if you passed her on the street. And so you're going to get to have a look at Bridget and see that person behind the voice and see what's going on at the Family Expo. That's a wonderful program that they do every year. It's an annual thing that they've been doing for a while, and that's great. And so now I heard Glenda Free. So any relation by any chance?
That's my daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law. So and apparently by her being here means that they do kind of well together. So
we do okay. And Chris is out listing a house this morning, so he couldn't be with me. Usually he co-hosts or is usually beside of me, but he couldn't be here. And when I called and I said, Glenda, you're going to be here this morning. She said, well, no, I wasn't going to be here. And I said, yeah, you are. So she hurriedly got dressed and arrived.
Well, that's a good daughter-in-law.
I know.
I've got a couple of those, yeah,
She's my favorite daughter-in-law. The only one I have.
The only one, but that's good. It's a favorite.
I'd safely to say that. So,
yes, absolutely. Yeah. And that's true. That's how Joe has always said about, he was the favorite son-in-law.
Because he was the only one, right?
Now, they bonded over fried chicken at Mountain View Inn. My mother loves fried chicken like there's no tomorrow. And Joe does too. And so when they go eat lunch together there after church on Sundays, that's the only time they got along.
Well, there's a long story about how Glenda and I bonded, but we won't go into that today. It was before they were married, and I went shopping with her. So that's just a story we won't tell. And I think we bonded at that time. I'm not sure she liked me, but we bonded.
There you go. Well, there's many shopping stories out there, I'm sure, but we'll leave those for another day. Another day. Well, the Olympics are over, and we did really well, and it was great.
Well,
I thought it was.
And the little white hats were cute, weren't they?
I didn't. I wasn't offended like everybody else about the beret thing.
I wasn't either. I mean, why get yourself all worked up over something you can't control?
I know. I mean, absolutely.
There's enough things to get worked up over that we can control that we don't want to control sometimes.
It's fashion. I mean, really. I mean, we got enough issues, so let the fashion be the fashion.
But didn't they look sharp in the white dresses?
I thought they did.
The ladies and those little hats and the guys all in white. I thought they looked really great last night.
I did too.
And it was quite a show.
It was. I mean, great entertainment, and it was a great way for, a Sunday night to just...
Was it like 47 gold medals we won? It was up there. There was quite a few.
Joe knows. Now, Joe monitored the Olympics.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
okay.
He did. He was very serious about the Olympics. I'm real good about the opening ceremony, and
I'm
all into it, and the closing ceremony.
Okay.
And in between, I'm just certain things, but, he knew, and he knew when we were, how many. But the great thing is about the women.
I know.
There were more women. They said that this time that every country had a woman to represent each country, which that has never happened before, and that there were more women to win medals this year than the men. And so that means that not only are we smarter,
we're stronger, we're getting some strength up there.
We got some of that going on.
I know.
Right.
And these women are out
But
running.
the boss of us. They're not the boss of us.
What gets me is, of course, the gymnastics I love.
Me too.
And I love the winter or the ice skating. Those are my favorite ones. But I did watch some of the running runners this year. Awesome.
I know.
Awesome.
Hurdles.
I just can't imagine running and jumping and running and jumping.
I could never do that, even
I can
when
hardly
I was a
walk.
kid. No, I'd have to go to the
I have to make
hospital.
sure the step that I know where it is,
One
but
hurdle
they
and
just
I'm going.
fascinate me.
Yeah, there was a lot of the run. I mean, just in the archery was really a
Yes.
beautiful sport. I think there's been a lot since the Hunger Games came out. There's been a lot of interest in that.
And it wasn't a girl? Did she not win?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
She won a
And,
gold. And so it was a great series. But I am glad that it's over in our regular programming.
It's back on.
That's right. Because they kind of run reruns.
Dancing with the Stars will be starting sometime in the next little while.
Oh yeah,
right?
and this year they're doing, I think, like the alumni, some of the favorites from the past
Oh, really?
are coming
Okay.
back.
That's
Yeah,
one of the ones I
think
watch a lot,
I do too.
you know?
I watch that and American Idol.
Those are my two, and the
I
rest of the
know.
time I watch the news.
Oh, see, my mother monitors the Weather Channel.
Oh,
Yeah. And when it first came out, Joe and I can remember that. Who is going to watch that? But you do.
People
and
watch it all the time.
They do.
My
And
husband watched the Weather Channel. Anytime you went in, he was sitting watching television. It was the Weather
my
Channel.
mom too. It's either the
Yeah.
Weather Channel or TBN. One
Yeah.
of the two. And,
And
so
he would
she-
get up in the morning and he'd say, well, it's going to rain today. And I'd say, well, who really cares? I mean, I have to get out anyway.
That's right.
Doesn't matter if it's raining or the sun shining. When you have to go, you get ready and go.
You do,
Yeah.
you do. And I hated, I used to always like to tell my bosses, I would call in when it was raining really bad and said, I just can't work. Of course I did, but it's like, I can't work in this weather.
I know.
Just
Maybe in our
because-
contracts we could put, we do not work on rainy
Right,
days.
on rainy-
In
very bad
Cleveland, you
ones.
would have about, 20 hours a week?
That's right, especially this past
I know.
few weeks. It's been.
I know,
it's
but our
been-
grass is green.
I
How
know.
about that?
And but my shrubs have got these long things that all of a sudden they come up
A little more
overnight.
work.
Yes, they're
And
like,
if you're
"Whoa."
paying to have it done, a little more out of your budget.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Does.
right. But it is pretty and green, and we've needed the rain, so it's a blessing in many ways.
Well, in selling real estate,
Right.
You have a lot of people coming in town that have never been here before, don't know very much about it. And the thing with it is that you get to tell them we have 4 seasons.
Right.
It is absolutely a wonderful place to live.
It is.
If you stay around long enough, the sun's going to come out, and then a little bit longer it's going to rain, and we might even have a big snow.
I know, you never know.
No, you never know what's coming up, but we do have seasons, and that's an awesome thing about Cleveland.
It is.
in this area.
I've lived in Florida for a while. In fact, Joe had lived in Florida since he was small, a very small child, 5 years old or so. And when we moved here, that first fall, I mean, I almost wrecked the car. I don't know how many times because it was just gorgeous. And I was just in awe because it had been so long since I had seen the actual changing of the seasons. We moved in May, so we were pretty much into the summer already.
Mm-hmm.
But to feel that coolness and the crispness come in fall, and then go on into winter. And we had snow back in the 80s. That was one of those little periods that we had. And so we had, plenty of snow. So it was wonderful for us. And so it was a good time all the way around.
What was it, a year ago that we had snow at Christmas?
Had a
Was that
white
not an awesome
Christmas.
season? The children were absolutely fantastically about it, and
I was a little
too.
stupid. I was a little stupid about that. Yes, I was.
because it was Christmas, and,
I
and
know.
Cleveland never gets
It's
snow
a
on
white
Christmas.
I know. And it was
So-
just that big, fluffy, wet, that just was a beautiful snow. It really was.
So if you have this television program on this morning, and you're thinking about moving to Cleveland, and you're just here at one of the hotels, consider it very close to your heart because you would love this area.
That's right, and of course, Kay has the right home for you. I mean,
I do.
Kay is the person to call, and
I
she
have
will
the
be
right
there-
home for everyone.
Anybody, that's
Anyone
right.
that
and
wants to
she
buy,
can
I have a
sell
house for you.
Anybody's home. If you have a
Yeah.
home that you want to sell, she knows how to sell a house.
I
and
can
to
sell
move
a
it
house.
quickly. That's
Yeah,
right.
I can.
She does. Well, it's going to be a great show, and Kay's going to be here, and she's going to be here with some guests that she has. It's Bridget, you said it's coming,
Yes.
and Glenda, and also
Ashley.
Ashley is the distinguished young woman.
And what a
of
delightful
Cleveland.
young woman. You will want to stay tuned and don't turn the channel because she's going to be delightful,
She's
and you're going
gonna be
to
great.
understand why she was first runner-up this year for the state
for
program.
the state. That's
Yes.
right. Well, congratulations to Ashley for that accomplishment, and I know that she's going to have some wonderful things to say. We're getting ready to go to a break, and I'm getting ready to go. Kay's going to have it from here, and we are so excited to have her, and we want you to tell her when you see her on the street that, yay, we're glad you're a part of the morning show. All right, guys, we're going to go to commercial break, and you will be right back with Glenda and Ashley and Kay in just a minute.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat-screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
Welcome back to Tennessee Valley this morning, and you're going to notice my guest that's with me, and Ashley Hill, who is the Cleveland's distinguished young woman for this year, and Glenda Free, who is the program director for our Cleveland program. And we're going to be talking a little bit about Ashley. The state program has just completed here a couple weeks ago. And tell us about that program, Ashley, and what it did for you and how much you enjoyed it, and etc.
It was a wonderful program. It really was. You got together with girls from all over the state, and it was really interesting to hear where everyone lived and their experiences. And it was a little hard at first to try to get to know everybody because it's definitely more competitive air, and everyone is kind of scoping everyone else out. But by the second and third day, we were all friends, and it was just a wonderful experience. And what I learned from the program most of all is I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. You know, going in front of a board of judges that gives you the poker face the entire time, yes, it's rough. Also, going in front of a crowd and answering a question that you get a couple hours before the program, it is hard. And I learned through all this that I really can do everything through Christ who gives me strength, even going in front of a board of judges, even standing in front of a crowd and answering a question, even doing my talent in front of a whole crowd of people. So it was amazing learning that throughout the entire thing. It really taught me confidence.
Well, you made us proud. Let me say that, Ashley. And I had the opportunity to do a couple of, or two, I guess, mock interviews with her before she went to state pageant. And I'm telling you, interview is awesome, is it not?
Oh, thank you.
Teaches you so many skills that you will use throughout your life.
It really does.
The main reason we do the Distinguished Young Woman is for scholarship money.
It definitely is. The Distinguished Young Women program has helped me so much with scholarship money. And you know, everything comes from the community and how much they give. And it's all dependent on how generous people are. So I really encourage everyone who wants to give to the program to give through scholarships because it's changed my life. This whole program has. And without the scholarship money, there would be no program, and there would be no one to teach the girls confidence and how to do an interview and a job. And it's really dependent on you guys in the community and how much you want to give. So I really encourage you to give to this awesome program.
How much scholarship money, Ashley, have you actually put in the bank for yourself?
I have personally won $4,850 in scholarship money, which will go a long way in helping me next year when I start college.
Absolutely, and that is an awesome. That's $4,800
It is.
given to you.
Yes.
And you had to work a few hours to earn that.
A few.
You worked a few hours earning it anyway.
It's true.
Tell me, you won several awards at the state. What did you win, and what were the percentage of the score was that?
Well, I won awards in interview, scholastic, and fitness. And interview was 25%, scholastic was 20%, and fitness was 15%.
Okay, so the only thing you didn't win in was
Talent and
voice.
poison or self-expression.
Self-expression, they call it. Okay,
Self-expression
we'll just
now.
call it that. Okay, but the other ones that really matter, you won those awards, and that is awesome.
Thank you.
And we were so proud of you and being able to say, this is our Cleveland representative. This is what our young people are like here in Cleveland today. This is what they strive for. This girl's going somewhere. And that's what the program is all about, is getting our young women out where they can have skills that they can do interviews whenever they go on jobs, and give them the desire to win scholarship money to continue their education. Glenda, let me ask you this. How can people in the community donate to the scholarship program or other goods that you may need that they can come in and offer to you all?
There are so many opportunities to contribute to. If you want to be a volunteer, we all volunteer. We are not paid employees by any means. Your next guest, Bridget, is also a volunteer for our program and also MCs for it every year. It's a wonderful opportunity for anyone to be involved, and like Ashley said, there are so many scholarships out there for sports and things like that, but for girls, for young ladies like Ashley that are distinguished, this is the opportunity for the community to get involved to help them, and that's what I think is so great about this program.
You all stay tuned. We're going to break, and then we'll resume this conversation with Ashley and with Glenda.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Bridget's been there too, hasn't Bridget? She relates. Oh, okay, we're back with Glenda and Ashley, and I think, Glenda, we were talking about how the community can help you with scholarships and other donations, because you probably feed the kids sometimes and you need other things other than just cash.
We do. We've had people donate pizza, donate just time in general, and any kind of article that can help us. The church, First Baptist Church, is where we put the program takes place, and they are wonderful to work with us and give us the space that we need for these girls. We have schools that donate. There's a lot of time that is invested in their rehearsals, and Arnold School donated the use of their auditorium, and so did Stewart. So it is a community event, and that's what we're trying to promote, is the community.
Yeah, and let me just say, where we're talking about the programming in First Baptist, their program each year is phenomenal. You will want to pay for the ticket and go see the production that they put on. It's awesome, and it's one of the better programs I've seen anywhere in Cleveland put on, and they just bring in a lot of excitement, and the adrenaline starts flowing, and you girls are ready to come out on stage.
Oh, yes.
I know. I couldn't believe the program you did this year.
It was incredible.
Let me just say, you did an awesome job. Ashley, first of all, let's go back and talk about scholarships. If you would like to participate in this program, and I'm telling you, it's a worthwhile program, and they need sponsors for scholarship. The more you all participate in the community, the more the girls can win. And usually we have, how many girls this year were in your local?
There were 19.
19 girls just in our local competition this year, and it was wonderful, the program. And so you call Glenda, you can contact me, you can contact any of us, Ashley, and say that you would like to know more about the program and what you can do to help sponsor and to put these young ladies through college and help with their self-esteem, with their interview skills, and how to fit into society, because it isn't very long. You have to be a junior to be in the program, is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, so once they're a junior, then you're going into your senior year.
Right.
So it's not going to be long to college, and then they're going to be out trying to find a job and go to work, and that lasts forever.
It does.
Jobs just does not go away. You just continue working. I know you think your days are numbered now. Just wait till you get that job. But anyway, we want you to participate in it and feel like you have had a hand in helping these young ladies. And you won the Scholastic.
I did. First state, I won the Scholastic.
And what was your ACT score? I know
not
you're embarrassed.
say.
I know, but tell me what it was.
I have a 31 on the ACT.
She had a 31 on the ACT,
pretty impressive.
which is very impressive. And I'd hate to take it. I can just tell you now, mine would probably be turned around to 1.3, like a 13. But anyway, I just want to congratulate you on that. That is
Thank you.
awesome. And you are homeschooled.
I am homeschooled.
I know, and that's awesome, and you enjoy it, right?
Oh, I love being homeschooled. I wouldn't give it up for the world.
I know. Glenda, the grandchildren are homeschooled, and Oliver, or Alex, who is 11, he wanted to know if his mother could home college. She said no, she didn't really want to do home college. She's just going to do homeschool, and then, of course, that goes on to college. But you haven't missed out on anything, have you, Ashley?
Oh, of course not. I participate in church activities. I participate in dance. I participate in community activities. I have tons of friends everywhere, and people, expect homeschoolers to, homeschool in a closet with no friends or something. It's very stereotypical. But homeschoolers do really get out in the community, and we're one of the most social people you'll ever meet.
That's right. And I think you have done awesome. You look
you.
beautiful.
Thank
her
you.
outfit today was her interview outfit, which is phenomenal.
Thank
it looks
you.
great. And you're just a very pleasant girl, and I just want to
thank you.
congratulate you on your accomplishments, on everything you have done. It's
Thank
been
you.
awesome. Now tell me, you do novels. correct?
I do. I
okay,
want to
tell me
be a
about your
writer.
novels. Okay.
Well, I like writing Christian romance novels, and I've written novels since I was 3 years old. Novels. I say novels. Most like short stories, but I call them my books. I've done stories anywhere from 6 chapters to 19 chapters. Writing a book right now, I'm on page 325, which is the longest book I've written so far, so I'm excited about that one.
Have you ever had one published?
No, but I have had a poem published. It was called Under My Sister's Bed, and my sister hated me for it, but it won the Editor's Choice Award in a magazine, so I was really proud of that.
Can you quote it?
Oh.
No?
I can quote the first couple lines.
Okay. How did you start that?
Let's see. Under my sister's bed is a multitude of things: boxes, bags, ribbons, tags, necklaces, and rings, clothes stacked in a pile, socks lay everywhere, shoes hidden under covers. I can't help but stare, and it just goes on.
Pretty
Poor
well.
Abby.
But,
I know.
Well, poor Abby, but wouldn't you think most teenagers are about like that? Or
Yes,
kids?
it's completely true.
I know. Under my kids' beds, I used to find chicken bones. You know, I mean, it's just part of being a child. It's part of the teenage years. It's part of not wanting to get up and take it to the trash can. Hello. And that's part of it. But you have just been so great.
Thank you.
And so good and represent Cleveland so well.
Thank
The
you.
other thing I want to talk about, you have Family Host in Cleveland.
I did.
And this is where the state program was held this year,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to move out of your house into a house not very far away to stay with the host family. Is that correct?
I did. I stayed with Lyle and Seema Swartzel and their daughters Olivia and Aubrey, and they're some of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. I had a great time there. The girls were my biggest supporters, always giving me hugs and cheering me on, and my host parents did everything they possibly could for me. They said I was the favorite child, me and Nicola, my roommate. So it was really, I had a great time there.
Well, great. And that is part of the program, is the host families from here in Cleveland. And Glenda, you and Chris had the opportunity to host the national winner this year, correct?
We did. Christina Maxwell and her mother, actually, and we had a blast. She is an amazing young lady and extremely talented. All that got a chance to hear her sing, she blew them away, and we had a great time being on that end. We're never on the end of the host family, so it was a nice opportunity for us. We loved it. The kids loved it. She would let them, dress them up in wigs, do whatever. She had a great time. So
She was a very pleasant young lady.
Very pleasant.
And we could see why she won nationals, because her personality was awesome.
Yes.
Her talent was awesome. She spoke very well, and she was quite easy to talk to, wasn't she? And I know the kids had a wonderful time with her, and they were so excited about her going and staying at your home. And what a pleasant experience for you.
great opportunity.
I know. And but I want everyone to know that if your daughter or you are interested in being in the program for this coming year, Glenda, tell them how to contact you and how to get involved with this program.
The best way to contact me is through email, and it's glendafree@bellsouth.net. But Lori, who is the co-director for the program, Lori Calfee, and I will be going into each high school, and we will also have a community meeting. We'll go in and we will talk to each junior class of girls to try to get them, to encourage them to be a part of the program, because it's not a beauty pageant.
It's not at all.
It is a scholarship program, and we want everyone to be able to participate, because to me, just the fact of them getting on stage and putting themselves out there is an accomplishment enough, and everyone needs to have that experience in their life.
They do, and since we've had the Olympics, show them what you won.
I won a bronze medal. Yes. I'd like to tell everyone was in gymnastics, because I can do a left cartwheel.
Hey, that's awesome, and it looks good around your neck, let me say. It looks very. I told her this morning when she walked in, I said, listen, the suit is an awesome suit, but it looks great with the medallion around your neck and all. It looks great. But is there anything we've left out, Glenda, that you want to talk about the program or so forth?
We would just like to encourage everyone to be a part, behind the scenes, any way that you want. We really value everyone's opinion, and we work really well together as a team, but we want everyone in the community to know that you can be a part of this program, even if you're a contestant and you're participating in that, or on the volunteer side, because we need all the help we can get. Our events are large, and we need a lot of support in that. So we would welcome any help we can get.
I know, and your books are first class books. I picked up one this morning before I left the house, and there it was, and I was thinking, look what a nice program book you have. And also, what did we have, about 700?
We had close to 800 people
At
this year in attendance.
This last program, and it was awesome.
Somewhere between 750 and 800.
Yeah.
And we had gym masters came up and performed for the girls. They didn't want
Before
to
the
take
program
away
started.
before the program started, and it was phenomenal. It really set the theme. Our theme was Carnival, and our themes are in place a year prior to the program. So we're working 12 months up before that's even, even though we keep our themes hush hush, they're 12 months in the making. So.
Okay, and it is tax deductible, right?
Yes.
If they want to give scholarship money and donate, it is tax deductible. So not only do you get a break in your taxes, you get to do something wonderful for our young ladies here in the area.
And we're hoping to televise it this year too. That's what we're
Okay,
working on right
this
now.
is a good program to be on, to
Great
tell them
program.
that you'd like to televise it, right?
This was a great program to be on. We need to be televised. Yes.
I don't know if Joe's listening or not, but we need to talk to him about that and do a television program
Yes.
for it, because it is an awesome program. It's an awesome way to get your young child or your young daughter involved in the Junior Miss program. If she doesn't win, she is a winner anyway. And I know you hear that said so many times, but it's true.
It's definitely
you
true.
learn so much, and the girls that
life
didn't win
skills.
anything come and say, listen, I wouldn't take anything for the experience because I learned so much. I learned what life experiences are really about and what we can do, and they're competitive, but they're not competitive.
Right.
It's not. It's a very, very pleasant competitive.
By the end, you all want everybody else to win. You're such a family unit that you're like, oh, but I really want you to win, and you to win, and you to win. So it turns from competitive to not competitive and more family.
I know, and I hope you have enjoyed what we've talked about today, and we've taught you, and you've been able to learn a little bit more about the program and what you can do to assist and help. And I want to thank you, Ashley, for all that you've done and the participation and how proud you've made us feel. And Glenda, thank you for taking on the responsibility of doing this program, because it is a responsibility. There's a lot of work involved and a lot of time, and I know that you spend that. And we are now going to go to a break. And when we come back, we're going to have Bridget Forrester with us from Mix 104 and about the Family Expo. You will not want to miss it. So we're going to be right back.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Hey, welcome back. And our guest this hour is, or I guess we're not going to be here an hour. That would be a little bit long.
not.
It may feel like an hour to you, Bridget. Hello. But with Bridget Forrester from Mix 101. Mix 104.
104.
Okay, let's just erase that 101 and say 104. And she's here to talk to me today about the Family Expo. And she's going to teach me all about Family Expo also. I think I went one time, and there was a lot of families there. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yeah. Where have you been, Kay? This is the 7th annual Family Expo.
I know. I'm like everyone else. I put it off till the next year and the next year. So we're going to tell you today what it's about and let it get planted into their minds and into your schedule, and get your calendar out and mark it down so you won't miss it like I have, because there's some awesome drawings for gifts, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is our 7th annual Mix 1041 Family Expo, and it's presented by Sky Ridge Medical Center. So we invite everyone to come out. There's something there for the entire family. It's from 10 to 2 this Saturday, August 18th at the Museum Center at 5 Points, downtown Cleveland. As you mentioned, some great prizes to give away. We're going to give away a brand new car from Don Ledford Automotive Center. It's a 2012 Chevy Sonic, and you must qualify to win that on the air before you get to the expo. So be listening Monday through Friday, all day, every hour. We take qualifiers to win that car from Don Ledford. Also that day, we're going to give away a Disney vacation to Disney World, obviously, a family vacation to Disney World from Outland Travel, and you can sign up to win that day. So 2 huge prizes that we're giving away, plus other door prizes. Our food area is going to be bigger and better than ever this year. You know, you can expect to have foods there like you'd see at the Block Party or at Moo Fest in Athens. We're going to have the fried corn on the cob and the chicken on a stick and hot dogs and all kinds of stuff. The Kona Ice Truck is going to be there. And
Okay, so on these vendors that are there to eat,
Yes.
you know, food is one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
so
me
I
too.
want to know all about this food. I want to know do we pay to eat, or is that included in our
Well-
entrance fee, or how does that work?
Okay, there's no cost for admission. Admission is free, but
Oh,
yes,
okay.
you do pay for the food that's there, and it's very minimal prices there, so it's worth it.
And then inside you have a lot of vendors,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
we have lots of local businesses that will be set up in the ballroom there at the museum, so you can walk around and hear about all our great businesses here in Cleveland and Bradley County. And then also outside, we're going to have the Bounce Around Kids Zone,
okay.
sponsored by Bounce Around in Bradley Square Mall.
We can tell now that Steve has children, right? We're
Yes.
thinking more on the children's
More-
side.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
More kid-oriented for sure. Bouncy toys, we're going to have a petting zoo, all kinds of things for the kids. So like we said, the whole family is welcome to come. Again, it's free admission. We say it's free fun for the whole family. Again, it's 10 to 2 this Saturday at the Museum Center, downtown Cleveland. And then the first 100 people through the door, they're going to receive a free drawstring backpack from Bradley Square Mall, just in time for back to school.
Hey, how about that? So get up and get out there early,
Yes.
get in line, and be careful and be courteous, okay?
Yeah.
Don't trample on anyone. Just kind of push your way through.
You might trample on Steve. He's small enough you might not see him, but he will be there.
Well, I hope you've learned something about the Family Expo
Yes.
and what's going on at the museum. And we're going to come back a little bit later and talk about that before you leave. We'll give them that time and what to expect and the location and all that again. But write it down on your calendar. Get a pencil and paper, write it down. Also, of course, I do real estate.
Yes.
You do radio.
Yes.
I do real estate.
Yeah.
I
I play radio. You actually work.
I actually work. I'm always at work, and she's out like this,
Yeah.
coming with
I'll
me
just
early
hang
in the
out.
morning. I mean, you know, how can she be here and on the morning show at the same time? Now tell me about that.
Well, he gives me a day off here and there. Steve does. So.
Well, thank you, Steve, very kindly for letting her participate today. And let me say, you're right awake this morning. I must say that. I mean,
am.
you're doing well.
After 6 years, I'm finally getting used to this time of the morning. It's pretty
It
nice.
takes a while, doesn't it?
It does.
I know.
It does. But now, even on Saturdays, I'm up by 9 o'clock. I know that may seem late to some people. Well, that's really early to me, but I don't enjoy sleeping in anymore. I like being up early and getting the day started.
Get it started, and then there's so much day left.
Yes.
You know, I found that out since I started getting up early and going to work early. There's so much of the day, and I used to just not get out so early when I didn't work.
I know. I could sleep till 12, 1 o'clock easy, but
Well, I
weekends are
couldn't
short
sleep,
enough.
but I could sit and watch television and drink coffee.
Yeah.
So that's probably, if you're just sitting watching us this morning, that's wonderful. Just stay tuned, and we're going to say something you like.
Yeah,
You know,
we can
something that's of
guarantee
interest
that.
to you. But anyway, you just bought a new house.
I did. I had a wonderful real estate agent
Thank you
who
very
sold me
much.
my house. She's wonderful. I highly recommend her. It's political season. I endorse K-Free to be your real estate agent.
And I endorse that commercial. So here we are.
But yes, we are loving the new house. It's great. We're in a great neighborhood. I have 2 stepchildren, and they love being in a neighborhood full of kids.
And they have a bedroom with a playroom attached to it,
Yes,
didn't they?
it's a secret room.
I
Oh,
know, each bedroom, and that was the most awesome thing about that house was when they had these bedrooms, and then you open the door and you think you're going into a closet, and it's another little secret room for whatever you want to use it for, and they're using it for their little clubhouses or playrooms or whatever, and what a neat place when they want to hide from their mother.
Oh yeah, they get home from school. We never see them till bedtime, so it's great.
Lock them in there. No. But real estate is great, and you took that house and you bought it, and it wasn't exactly what you wanted inside. It wasn't decorated the way you wanted because it wasn't a brand new house. But you have completely redone the kitchen,
Yes.
put a whole new kitchen in.
I've done it all. My husband's done nothing. I put down all the flooring. No, my husband Brandon, he's worked very, very hard on the inside of the house. We put down new flooring. Yes, our kitchen looks completely different.
I know you put a light colored cabinet, right?
Yes.
What did they call it? What color was that? It was that white stain.
Yeah, it's a real light color, and then we have darker granite for the countertops.
And you put red walls.
Red walls.
How about that for a kitchen now?
Kay recommended that one.
I
It looks
know
great,
I did,
though.
and I haven't been able to see it yet. I want to come back.
You need to come over because we have nothing on the walls yet. So
That's
you're
okay.
You're supposed to be helping with that.
That's okay. We'll do that when we get the time out and all.
Yeah, it's
But
starting to feel like home. We just have about 10 or 12 boxes left. Is
that all you have left?
We've just been in since April and we still have
Well,
boxes.
when you're remodeling it, you move in and then you do the remodeling. It just takes time to get it done. But let me tell you, so many people are doing that right now and buying some of the older homes that are in great neighborhoods and have great character. Your house has a lot of character to it. It's very unique. It's not a cracker box or it's not a generic house. It's very, very unique. And it just had a great floor plan, and I was excited when I saw it and saw what you were going to do to it and how you've worked it. But a lot of people are doing that today, and you can get into a house more reasonable. Of course, you're going to spend some money after you get into it, but then you have to think about when you go to sell it and what are your rewards and what's your equity going to be. And it's awesome what happens in the transformation that house has once that person gets in, that new buyer gets in there, and the owner, and what they do to a house. Let me give you my phone number real quick. It's 718-6967, and you can call me anytime, and I'll be happy to help you buy or I'll help you sell, whichever it is. But real estate is one of the things that I love doing. I do it 7 days a week most of the time, and it's fabulous. But life is great. Life is good. Interest rates are phenomenal. That makes life really good for us right now because interest rates are good. And if you're deciding that this is the time for you to buy, go to the mortgage company first thing or the bank, find out what their interest rates are, and if you can qualify, they will tell you exactly what you qualify for. And therefore, you will know what price house to look. And if whatever price house that is, we can find something. There's some right now on foreclosures for $25,000 and $35,000. Now, I'm telling you, you're going to have to do some work to them, and they're not very large. But if you're in that market, if you want to invest and get something you can resell, call, because there are some things out there just like that in today's market.
And you enjoy doing real estate, and we enjoy moving. Obviously, we've been married 2 years and moved 3 times. So we're saying this is going to be our permanent home, but there's no guarantee.
I know. But you know, Ron and I were married probably in 10 years. We probably moved 12 times. But that's okay. Then we finally settled down, and we were in one house about 19 years and one for 16, and so you finally settle down after a while and
if you keep upgrading, it's okay.
That's exactly right. You know, Ron, they thought he couldn't keep a job because he worked for the government, and you continually followed the contracts from the government. So he would change companies, and our family thought he wasn't stable in his job because he was always had a new company out there. But that's the way you have to do it sometimes, and you keep upgrading and keep stepping up. But life is wonderful, and families are wonderful, and homes are for families. And you at 104 Mix 104, I'll get it straight. You're having that family expo for all of the family. What ages?
Yes, any age. We say age 8 months to 80. I mean, it's just all over the place. There's going to be something there for everybody. So again, it's free admission. There's no cost to get in. There's a chance you could win that brand new car or the family vacation to Disney World. So
don't miss out on it. And it's this Saturday.
This Saturday, August 18th from 10 to 2 at the museum downtown Cleveland. Don't forget, if you're one of the first 100 people through the door, you're going to get a drawstring backpack from Bradley Square Mall.
And we're going to take another break, and we'll be right back and talk to Bridget some more. Thank you.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
Welcome back, and I'm with Bridget Forrester from Mix 104, and we're going to continue talking about, well, we're going to talk about the Family Expo again, and we're going to talk about our friendship and how long I've known Bridget, and we have been through a lot together, let me tell you.
We're family. We're not related, but we are family.
I know, and that's why today, for my first morning show, I wanted to have people I was comfortable with and could talk to very freely, and Bridget's one of those people, and so was having Glenda here and
Yes,
Ashley.
yes.
Isn't she a nice girl?
She's wonderful. And I know you think I made a 31 too on my ACT, but mine was just a few points less than that. But she's very intelligent. She's
Very
so
intelligent.
poised, and she's wonderful.
She is. She's just like that all the time. And she looks like a little porcelain doll, doesn't she?
Does.
I know.
She does. And
I know.
I was able to see her at the Cleveland Distinguished Young Woman. I was the MC that night, and she has a wonderful talent. She's multi-talented, and she's great on stage. She's great with her talent. Great interview. I got to witness that just a few minutes ago, and she's an all-around great girl.
She is, and her mother says she's like that at home. So, I mean, that speaks well,
Well,
does
you
it
can
not?
tell she's genuine, and
I know.
that's what you want.
I know, just like you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Bridget is Bridget. And for those of you that have never seen Bridget but have heard her on the radio, is she not as gorgeous?
I've had to be careful to remember that I'm on camera. I'm used to the radio, spinning
know.
around in my chair or looking at my phone.
I know, and I told her when we were on break, I said, with this, we can't just switch over and put a song on and play a music. We have to
Yeah.
just continue
Gotta
talking.
press on.
I know, we do. Isn't that great? Listen, about that Family Expo.
Yes.
How, if people want to participate in it next year, you're sold out for
We
this
are.
year, but how do you get back, how do you do that for next year? Because I'm sure we have people listening that would like probably, if they have a new business, you have an old business, but if you have something that you'd like to put out there for the community to see, what do they do, Bridget?
Well, just tune in to Mix 1041. We'll set the date for next year's expo shortly after this one. Got to get through this one first, but it's always in August. And the way the idea came about, Steve and Jennifer Hartline, the owners of our station, they kind of wanted to step out of the box from just radio. I mean, we've got that down, but they thought, hey, let's create an event. So the Family Expo was the first event that we ever did, and it's kind of like a, hey, school's back in, let's have a party, give away prizes at the museum, and that's kind of how it all came about. The first one was back in 2006. So this is our 7th annual. So it's great. About 1,000 to 2,000 people are at the expo every year. So if you would like to be there with your business and be in front of that many people, it's wonderful, because to win the grand prize, the Disney vacation, every person that comes in that wants to win that prize, they have to take a sheet of paper and have it signed off by each vendor. So you're guaranteed to see all those people and make contact with them that want to win that Disney vacation and who doesn't want to win that. But as I said, it's going to be in August again next year. We'll set that date coming up shortly, but just keep a check on our website. It's mymix1041.com. You can also call our studio at 472-6700. And hey, sign up now and we can get you down for next year, because it will sell out again. We sold out pretty early this year. We sell out every year, but I think we sold out the earliest this year that we ever have.
And you also do other things like the baby fair.
Yes.
And what else?
We do our bridal fair will be our next event. That's always in January. And then our baby fair is always in April. So the Family Expo was the first event that we ever did, and it went so great that we branched out into other events, the bridal fair and the baby fair.
Have you thought about doing one for senior citizens?
Hey, why not? Well, I don't know why I'm looking at you when we
55 and over. Can you do one for 55 and over?
Sure, there's an
and
idea.
then there's several of us that would like to participate in that. I'm not sure what all you would have for us, but anyway, it's a great group of people, and I was talk about 55 and over. I was having lunch with some people the other day, and they were talking about getting their first AARP, their ARP letter. That was a big deal.
That's
when
a
I
big
got
moment.
my ARP letter. And some of them said, we threw it in the garbage, and someone else said, no, I grabbed it because that means I can get a discount
You
on
get
places
coupons?
and use
Yes.
it. Yeah, but it's interesting, isn't it, when they get old enough to get that ARP letter. You have reached it, friend. Let me tell you,
Yes.
life just begins at that age.
Absolutely. That's what I've heard. I can't wait.
Well, it is. It's a different chapter in your life, and I'm telling you, it's wonderful. And to know that you've lived this long and get to do more things.
I'll gladly be a member of the AARP. If you can give me some kind of
I
discount
know
on
if you're
something.
breathing still at that time, would it not be a great? I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's
I wouldn't
great.
be ashamed of that at all.
No. When you're young and I'm older, and we
don't
still
know.
get together and have a good time, don't we?
Yeah, I turned 30 this year.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm not that
Oh.
old. I mean, I'm not that young anymore.
No, but 30's nothing, honey.
Oh, wow.
Nothing is
It's only
30. You
just
just
begun.
started to. That's exactly right.
I'll look at it that way.
But let me tell you, something that I've learned, and I wish I had done. I didn't learn it this late. I just realized that I should have done it. Is journal. You know, there's so many things that has happened in my past that I would like to have remembered that people will bring it to my memory and I think, I've forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Some awesome things that happen. And so journal, you don't have to do it every day, but something special in your life or something your children do special or your parents do something, you know. It's just, I think back to my father and the last Sunday that I had lunch with him, and I cannot for the life of me tell you where that was. I have tried and tried and tried to think back where, even right after his death, I tried to remember. Some things just kind of slip away and go, and if you just journal a few little things like that, they're just great memories to have.
And some things you think you'll never forget, but if you don't write it down, you will.
So many other things happen in the next years that it kind of puts that on the back burner and you forget. And going through a lot of paperwork and things lately. Your mother and I have been going through some things, and I've found so many pictures and so many cards and so many things, and you want to sit down and read every one of them. You know, you can't take the time, but it's awesome to go through old things. I mean, some of these things were back in, I'm talking old in the 70s, you know, and it's just been, I think, gosh, that seemed like yesterday, but it's been a few years.
And I just stepped into motherhood a couple of years ago, and I want to write down all the funny stuff kids say because it's something new every day, and I think I need to write that down and remember it.
I know, and we let it pass by because we think, well, we'll do it later, you know, and we don't. And children are wonderful.
They are.
You know.
School started last week, and I have Olivia and Owen, my two little stepchildren. Olivia's 10 and Owen is 7, and so he had his first day of 2nd grade, and he attends Yates Primary, so it's kindergarten through 2nd grade, so he's at the top of his school this year. So he gets in the car, and I said, hey, buddy, how was school? He said, I feel so alive. I said, you mean like you're not sleepy? He said, no, I'm the biggest and oldest in my school this year. And I said, that makes you feel alive? Yeah, it does.
Well,
he
it's
was just
awesome.
so excited.
That just shows where we get when we get to a plateau in our life, and that's what I'm saying about your 30.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a live girl.
I feel
life's
it.
just started. I know.
I may not look it, but I feel it.
Hey, responsibilities get heavier, but they're fun.
Yes.
You know, they're
Gotta
great.
take it a day at a time.
I know. And before we just have a few minutes left, I want to talk again about anyone that wants to participate in the Distinguished Young Woman program, scholarship providers, and to give on that, and it is tax deductible, to please contact me or contact my daughter-in-law, Glenda Free, or Lori Calfee. One of those can help you in what you need to do. And we also want to say thank you, Bridget, for being here with us today. I mean, it's just been a delight. I'm always on the other side. I always go to the radio station and work for her.
Yes.
And it seems a little different today, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kay's guest hosted with me numerous times and always does a great job.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed at what you've done today. I can't talk this long normally, you know, for whatever,
all you
20
give
minutes.
me to do is the weather. I mean, you know, I get there and she
You
says,
get to read
okay,
birthdays.
you can read the birthdays and you can do the weather. And I'm thinking, okay, it's 73 degrees. No, don't put that down because I don't know what it is out there today. This morning, I don't know what we're getting to. Probably have some rain somewhere along the way.
Sure.
But anyway, it's always fun. And
It
I always
is.
get up and whenever you need me, I come in and try to
good.
fill in a little bit, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
We love
And
having
I
you
want
on.
to say again how much I appreciate you being here today. It has been awesome. Don't forget the Family Expo, Saturday from 10 to 2.
That's right.
Go, enjoy, don't eat lunch, buy there. Also, don't forget the Distinguished Young Women that we had earlier in the program, and remember their program needs help. I just want to thank you for being attentive this morning and listening to us, and what a pleasure it's been for me to host and have Bridget with me. And I hope you will stay tuned for Channel 5 and also in the morning at the same time. And I'm not sure who your host will be, probably Kim and Joe in the morning. But anyway, you'll enjoy it. And thank you so much. And remember, real estate 718-6967. It's Kay and Bridget, and thank you again.